Hello friends, and welcome to another episode of Weekly Bullion. Today I've got a new package from, it looks like the Scottsdale Mint. Not quite sure what's in here, so we're going to open it and find out together. Okay. All right, this is a good example of why I think you have to stay disciplined as a stacker, and understand when are you stacking and when are you collecting. So, you know, I got a whim one day. I think my wife was looking at these online, and she liked this angel, the St. Michael angel, and said that it reminded her a lot of maybe some artwork that her grandmother kept in her home. And so I was like, oh, okay, well, I'll order 10 of them. And so I actually ordered, I think, 11. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And the reason for that is I love symmetry. So I'm going to give my wife one, and I'm going to keep 10. And, you know, this is before I really started asking myself the question, like, what do I do with 1 ounce silver bars? And I think I'll put together a little episode on that. But so I've got 10 of these 1 ounce silver bars. I'll give my wife one, and we'll just see what we do with them. I'm going to go ahead and open one here. So let me do that. Okay. Here we are. And we'll just get a nice look at it here. Scottsdale Mint. This is 1 ounce fine silver. It's in a nice protective capsule. And this shows the angel, St. Michael, with a shield and a sword guarding against that wily serpent. And this is it's a beautiful coin, and for those of us of faith, it has quite a bit of significance. And so I'm going to enjoy having this bar in my collection. I'm going to give 1 or 2 to my wife. I'll keep a few. So this is that. And then the other thing was, well, I love the Barbados Trident, and I love how they have the trident here. It's $1 of Barbadian currency, and then it has the coat of arms, and this is the year 2018. So I'll just go ahead and release this from its packaging. Yeah, so here you can see it much better. This is the Barbados Trident, a little scuff mark there. This is 1 ounce of silver, so year 2018. And there's the Trident. It's $1. 0.999 silver, and then on this side, 1 troy ounce. So, you know, I don't know. A lot of people say, hey, when you're stacking, you know, 1 ounce silver coins or rounds, you know, you should go with rounds because an ounce is an ounce, and you want to lower your cost basis. And you know, if we were in some sort of a barter economy or something like this, where a 1 ounce round might be able to get you like a taxi ride to the airport or something like that. And so why not go with a generic buffalo? And you know, I have generic buffaloes, but I'll tell you what, I'm gonna get a generic buffalo. Okay, here, let me get out some buffaloes here. All right, so here's a buffalo. And buffaloes are pretty ubiquitous, right? So here's a buffalo, and here's my Barbados 2018 coat of arms, Barbados Trident. And so that, you know, we got 2 guys who want to go to the airport, you know, and they're calling an Uber, and so fiat's dead. And so we got silver coins to work with here. And so my next door neighbor, he pulls up and he says, hey, I want to go to the airport. And he's like, okay, it's going to cost you 1 ounce of silver. What do you got? Well, I have the nice generic buffalo. This will get you what you need. And then I come in and I'm like, well, no, I got to go to the airport. And he's like, okay, well, what do you have? And I've got 1 ounce of silver, but it's a Barbados Trident. And he's going to be like, I might want to have the Trident because it looks a little bit cooler than the buffalo, and everybody's giving me buffaloes, but no one's giving me a Trident. Maybe I might want a Trident. I don't know. mean, we hope that day never comes. I don't want it to. But it's nice to collect both of these. And if I hang on to these for enough time and then I send them back in for the spot price of what silver is, hopefully it's a win-win. So I might get a couple more of these Barbados 1 ounce Trident coins. I certainly like how they look, and it's refreshing to have something different in the stack. And I think that's what it comes down to. We love silver because we like how it feels. We like the feeling we get when we collect it, when we hold it in our hands. And we like something new and something interesting. And the premiums on these Barbados Tridents aren't too bad. They're not too exorbitant. And it might be worthwhile to have a few of these in my stack, in addition to these beautiful buffaloes. Let's have another look at this Archangel Michael. This is a very nice bar, 1 ounce, and I love the way he's got that sword trained right on that wily serpent. So not bad pickups today. Certainly glad to have these. I think it's important to be aware that when you buy things, you gotta stay in moderation. I probably would want a few of these Archangel bars, but I probably wouldn't want 11 of them. You know, I might want a few, especially since I'm giving one to my wife. And I'm also glad to have the Barbados Trident. I will probably add some more of these to my collection just because I like how they look. They look really, really nice. All right, that's all I've got for today. Stay blessed and keep stacking.